All right, so you sent me this YouTube video,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called The Only 8 Faceless Niches That Will Make You Rich in 2025.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a deep dive on that today.
Sounds good.
So faceless YouTube,
Yeah.
it's definitely like having a moment right now,
Yeah, definitely.
but is it all hype
Right.
or is there real potential?
Yeah, that's a good question,
I do.
I think.
So the video breaks down 8 niches,
Okay.
and it ranks them for both earning potential and ease of creation.
Okay.
And I got to admit, I was
Yeah.
surprised by some of their picks.
Oh, yeah. What stood out to you?
Honestly, that 3D animation was rated so highly
Okay.
because it always seemed like a really technical, time-consuming niche.
Right.
You know?
Not exactly for beginners.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was considered that way for a long time, but
Mhm.
AI tools are really shaking things up.
Okay.
The video mentions in video specifically,
Mm-hmm.
they have AI features that can create different animation styles.
Oh, wow.
Which means you don't need years of experience to produce like high quality 3D content.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So even someone like me,
Yeah.
who can barely draw a stick figure,
Mm-hmm.
could potentially create 3D animation.
Potentially, yeah.
Wow.
But, you know, it
Oh,
still
mhm.
takes creativity and storytelling skills to really captivate an audience.
Right?
But the barrier to entry is definitely lower than it used to be.
The video uses Zach D. Films as an example.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, he's getting billions of views per month
Wow.
with his 3D animated shorts.
Okay.
Billions with a B.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's just wild.
Yeah, it's a testament to the power of short-form content,
Mm.
but also to the quality of his animations.
Right. Yeah.
And what's interesting is that while he's focused on shorts,
Yeah.
there's a lot of untapped potential for long-form 3D animation on YouTube.
Like 3D animated documentaries.
Exactly,
Right.
or even movies.
Exactly. AI could help creators produce that kind of content more efficiently.
Imagine a full-length 3D animated documentary on a historical event,
Mm-hmm.
or a series of animated explainer videos on complex topics.
Right.
That's the kind of content that could really stand out in the crowded YouTube landscape.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal.
Yeah.
So 3D animation is a high earning potential niche
Mm-hmm.
that's becoming more accessible thanks to AI.
Right.
What other niches surprised you?
The horror and scary story niche was interesting.
Okay.
It's rated highly for both earning potential and ease of creation.
Mm-hmm.
The video highlights Mr. Beast,
Right.
who's obviously a huge name on YouTube,
Yeah.
but it also mentions smaller channels that are finding success.
Like, what was that channel called?
Oh.
Mr. Can Scares or something.
Yeah, Mr. K and Scares. They launched just a year and a half ago.
Yeah, they're already getting like 200,000 views a month.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And with RPMs ranging from $5 to $12,
Mhm.
that could be a decent income.
Exactly. And the content itself doesn't have to be super complex. The video emphasizes the importance of storytelling.
Okay.
It's about creating an atmosphere of suspense and intrigue,
Right.
not just relying on jump scares.
You mentioned you love true crime podcasts.
I do.
Maybe the horror niche could be a good fit for you.
Mm.
Think about it.
Yeah.
It's all about building suspense and keeping the audience hooked.
That's true.
Just like those podcasts you enjoy.
That's a good point. I've never considered myself a horror fan, but
Yeah.
I do love a good story.
Yeah,
And the fact that you don't have to be on camera is a big plus for me.
totally.
Yeah.
You could use AI voice generators to create creepy narration.
Right.
And even simple slideshows with public domain horror imagery
Yeah.
can be effective if paired with a well-paced story.
I'm getting some ideas already.
See,
It's interesting how AI can make these niches more accessible.
speaking of accessible,
Yeah.
the video rates basic financial education
Okay.
as having high earning potential but moderate ease of creation.
Mm-hmm.
I was curious about that one because it seems like a pretty crowded niche.
It is competitive, but there's always an audience for clear, engaging financial information.
Yeah.
The video uses Alex as an example.
Hmm.
They create explainer videos on basic financial concepts,
Okay.
and they're averaging millions of views per month.
Millions. Wow.
Mm.
Are they giving out stock tips or something?
Not really. They focus on foundational knowledge,
Okay.
things like building good financial habits,
Mm.
understanding credit scores,
Wow.
or budgeting basics.
So more about financial literacy than complex investing strategies.
It's about empowering people with the knowledge they need to make informed decisions about their money.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually aligns with your background in education.
Yeah.
You could leverage your teaching skills
Mm-hmm.
to create content that breaks down financial concepts
Right.
in a way that's easy for people to understand.
That's an interesting thought. I've always been passionate about making education accessible.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a way to combine that with my interest in personal finance.
hmm The video mentions that this niche is particularly good for attracting sponsorships
Oh,
for financial institutions or educational platforms.
that makes sense. People trust experts when it comes to their money.
Exactly.
But while the video highlights Alex's success,
Right.
I'd argue that basic financial education is getting increasingly competitive.
Okay.
To stand out, you'd need a unique angle.
Like what?
Well, think about what makes you different.
Okay.
You could focus on financial literacy for teens, or use humor to explain complex concepts.
Right.
It's all about finding your niche within the niche.
Okay, so we've covered 3 very different niches so far.
Yeah.
3D animation, horror and scary stories,
Right.
and basic financial education.
Yeah,
It's fascinating how each one has its own unique appeal
it is.
and requires a different set of skills and interests.
Absolutely. And there are 5 more niches we haven't even touched on yet.
Wow.
It seems like there's something for everyone on Faceless YouTube.
Let's keep exploring. This YouTube video is like a treasure map,
Okay.
and I'm eager to see what other gems we uncover.
I'm with you. Let's see what other hidden opportunities await in the world of Faceless YouTube.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, so where were we on our Faceless YouTube treasure hunt? Yes, the video still has 5 more niches to explore.
Okay.
And I'm curious about this next one.
Yeah.
Ancient philosophy.
Right.
It seems like a niche that's been gaining traction lately.
It really has. There seems to be a growing interest in applying ancient wisdom to modern problems.
Yeah, for sure.
The video mentions a channel called Philosophies for Life, which averages about 500,000 views a month.
Okay.
And is earning a couple of $1,000s from that.
Not bad for waxing philosophical.
Yeah.
And they cover a broad range of topics, right?
Right. But what's interesting is that the video also points to a channel called Stoa Journal
Okay.
that focuses specifically on Stoicism.
Mm-hmm.
They're pulling in even more views and earnings, and they launched less than a year ago in January.
So niching down can really make a difference,
Absolutely.
even within a niche as specific as ancient philosophy.
It allows you to build a dedicated audience who are deeply interested in that particular area.
Right.
And in the case of Stoa Journal, it seems like there's a real hunger for Stoic wisdom in today's world.
You know, I've been trying to be more mindful lately,
Yeah.
and I've heard Stoicism can be helpful for that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should check out that channel.
I think you'd enjoy it. And what's great about this niche is that you don't need any fancy equipment or special skills to create the content. The information is readily available in books and articles, or even through AI tools that can help you summarize and synthesize complex philosophical concepts.
So you could essentially have an AI help you write your script.
In a way, yes. But it's still important to have a strong understanding of the philosophy yourself.
Right.
And to be able to present it in a way that's engaging and relevant to a modern audience.
I guess it's like having a research assistant.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
There. Okay, so ancient philosophy check. What's next on our list of faceless YouTube niches?
Well, this one is a bit of a shift.
Okay.
The video calls it moral stories.
Okay.
And it basically involves sharing simple narratives that teach valuable life lessons.
It sounds like a modern-day Aesop's fables.
Exactly.
Is that kind of what they mean?
Think of it as a blend of storytelling and personal growth.
Okay.
And according to the video, it's a niche that's resonating with viewers who are looking for content that's both entertaining and enriching.
So kind of like those animated story videos they sometimes show in school?
Similar, but geared towards a broader audience.
Right.
The video gives a couple of example Dream Sparks and Wise Vibes that are both seeing decent viewership and earnings despite being relatively new channels.
Interesting. I have a friend who's a writer.
Yeah.
She's always coming up with these thought-provoking little stories.
Right.
Maybe this could be a good outlet for her creative talents. It's definitely a niche that rewards creativity and a knack for storytelling.
Okay.
And like ancient philosophy, the content creation process seems fairly straightforward. You can find stories in books online or even ask AI tools to generate them for you.
Wow.
Then it's just a matter of bringing those stories to life through visuals, voiceovers, and maybe some simple animation.
You know, it's funny. We've talked about how AI can be used to create sophisticated 3D animation.
Right.
Or help with research for complex topics.
Yeah.
But it can also be used for something as simple as generating a short story.
That's right. AI is such a versatile tool, and its applications in content creation are only going to grow in the coming years.
So we've got ancient wisdom.
Yeah.
We've got modern fables. What else is there?
Well, if you're up for a challenge, the video highlights business documentaries as a niche with high earning potential, but it also requires a significant investment of time and effort.
Documentaries, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty big undertaking.
It can be, but the rewards can be substantial as well.
Okay.
The video points to Magnates Media as a prime example.
Right.
They produce in-depth documentaries about the founding of major companies and the controversies surrounding them.
Wow.
And they're pulling in over 2 million views a month.
2 million? That's a huge audience. What kind of money are they making from that?
The video estimates their monthly earnings to be over $100,000.
Wow.
Of course, that's just an estimate, and it likely fluctuates depending on ad revenue and other factors.
Sure.
But it gives you a sense of the earning potential in this niche.
Wow, that's impressive. But I imagine creating those documentaries is a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's not like you can just film yourself talking about business for an hour.
Exactly. You need to do extensive research, write a compelling script.
Right.
Gather footage or create animations and edit everything together into a cohesive and engaging narrative.
That's a lot.
The video mentions that another channel called Company Man is also finding success in this niche. But they emphasize that the competition is relatively low.
Right.
Because of the higher barrier to entry.
So if you're willing to put in the work,
right,
and you have a passion for business, this could be a very lucrative niche.
It could be.
It's interesting that even in the age of short-form content, there's still a demand for long-form documentaries.
There is. People are still drawn to well-crafted stories.
Yeah.
And documentaries can provide a depth and richness that you don't always get with shorter videos. And in the case of business documentaries, I think there's a real appeal for viewers who are interested in understanding the forces that shape our world.
Right.
The stories behind successful companies and the ethical dilemmas that businesses face.
It's like a behind-the-scenes look at the world of commerce.
Yeah.
And see how that would be fascinating to a lot of people.
Right.
So business documentaries, challenging but potentially rewarding.
Definitely.
Okay, we've covered 5 niches so far in this part, bringing our total to 8.
Right.
What's next?
Well, we're back to AI territory for these last 2.
Okay.
The video mentions anime self-help.
Okay.
And make money online with AI as niches that are particularly well-suited for leveraging artificial intelligence.
Anime self-help. That's a combination I never would have thought of.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Tell me more about that one.
It's exactly what it sounds like. Using anime visuals and storytelling to deliver personal growth advice.
Okay.
It's a niche that's already gaining some traction.
Right.
And the video predicts it will become even more popular in the coming years.
Okay. I'm intrigued. But how does AI come into play?
Well, the video doesn't get into specifics.
Okay.
It highlights the ease of content creation for this niche, thanks in part to AI tools.
So maybe using AI to generate those anime-style visuals.
Potentially.
Or to help script the self-help portions.
Potentially both.
Okay.
There are AI tools that can create various animation styles, including anime, and there are also tools that can help you write scripts, generate ideas, and even translate content into different languages.
So even if you're not an artist or a professional writer,
right,
you could potentially create engaging anime self-help videos with the help of AI.
Exactly. It's a great example of how AI is lowering the barrier to entry for content creation and allowing people to express their creativity in new ways.
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Yeah.
This video seems to be making the argument that AI is going to be a major force in shaping the future of faceless YouTube.
I think that's a fair assessment, and we haven't even talked about the make money online with AI niche yet.
Right.
Which is all about leveraging artificial intelligence to generate income.
Okay, let's delve into that one.
All right.
This is the grand finale of our faceless YouTube exploration, right?
It is, and it's a niche that combines the allure of financial freedom with the cutting-edge technology of AI.
Sounds like a winning combination.
Yeah.
What kind of content are creators making in this space?
Yeah. It seems to vary quite a bit. Some creators are sharing tips and tutorials on how to use AI tools to make money.
Okay.
While others are showcasing real-world examples of their own success.
So it's not just about theory.
Right.
It's about practical applications.
Exactly. The video stresses the importance of niching down even within this broad category.
Right.
Instead of trying to cover everything related to making money online with AI.
Right.
Focus on a specific area that you're passionate about and knowledgeable in.
So, for example, if you're really into 3D animation, you could create videos on how to use AI tools to create and sell 3D models or animations.
Yeah.
Or if you're a writer, you could focus on how to use AI to write and sell ebooks or articles.
That's a great way to put it. The key is to find your niche within the niche.
Right.
And become a go-to expert in that specific area.
And while the video highlights the earning potential of this niche,
yeah,
I imagine it's not as easy as it sounds.
You're right. Building a successful YouTube channel takes time, effort, and a genuine desire to provide value to your audience.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Definitely not. It's about building trust with your audience.
Right.
Offering valuable content and being patient with the process.
And remember, AI is a tool.
Absolutely.
Not a magic solution.
You still need to bring your own skills, knowledge, and creativity to the table.
Okay, so we've covered all 8 niches from the video.
We have.
It's been quite a journey. We've gone from ancient wisdom to modern technology, from spooky stories to financial education.
It's amazing how much variety there is within the world of faceless YouTube.
It really is.
And it seems like there's a niche for just about everyone.
I'm feeling inspired.
Yeah.
And a little overwhelmed.
That's understandable.
There are so many possibilities.
Right.
Where do you even begin?
Well, I think the most important thing is to find a niche that genuinely excites you.
No.
Something that you can see yourself creating content about for months or even years to come.
So passion before profit.
Exactly. And remember, AI is a powerful tool that can help you create better content more efficiently. But it's not a magic bullet. You still need to bring your own creativity, passion, and unique perspective to the table.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
Absolutely. Try different niches, explore new AI tools, and see what resonates with you and your audience.
Okay, so we're back.
Mm-hmm.
And ready to tackle the last 2 faceless YouTube niches from that video.
Okay.
You mentioned they both heavily involve AI, right?
That's right. The video calls them anime self-help and make money online with AI.
Okay.
Yeah, and it seems counterintuitive that something as visually driven as anime could be considered faceless.
Right.
But AI is making it possible.
Okay, so walk me through this.
Okay.
How is AI changing the game for anime self-help?
Okay.
I have to admit the combination sounds a little strange to me.
Well, think about it this way.
No.
Anime has a huge global following.
Right.
And self-help content is always in demand. Combining the two could be a recipe for success, especially if you can leverage AI to simplify the creation process.
So instead of spending years learning how to draw in an anime style, you can use AI tools to generate those visuals.
Exactly. There are several AI programs out there that can create different animation styles,
Right.
including anime.
Okay.
The video specifically mentions InVideo,
Yeah.
which you've used before, right?
I've dabbled in it.
Okay.
I remember it being pretty user-friendly, even for someone like me who's not exactly a tech whiz.
That's the beauty of these AI tools.
Yeah.
They're making content creation more accessible to everyone, regardless of their technical skills.
That's pretty amazing.
And in the case of anime self-help, AI could be used not only for visuals, but also for scripting and even voiceovers.
So you could have an AI generate a script based on common self-help themes.
Yeah.
Then use another AI to create the anime visuals, and a third AI to do the voiceover.
That's the general idea.
Wow.
Of course, you'd still want to review and refine the output
Right.
to ensure it aligns with your vision and message.
Of course.
But AI could certainly handle the heavy lifting, freeing you up to focus on the creative aspects of content creation.
That's pretty wild. And the video claims this niche is surprisingly easy to create content for.
Yeah.
It even highlights a couple of channels.
Right.
Incognito, CEO, and Fame Inspector.
Yeah, those are good ones.
That have grown their audiences rapidly with just a handful of videos.
It's a good sign that there's an appetite for this type of content.
Yeah, for sure.
And remember, while the video emphasizes the ease of creation, it doesn't mean you can just churn out low-effort videos and expect to become a YouTube star.
Right. Quality still matters.
Exactly.
You need to offer genuine value to your audience, regardless of whether you're using AI tools or not.
Exactly. And I think that's especially true in the self-help space.
Yeah.
People are looking for guidance and inspiration,
Right.
not just flashy visuals.
Like, so anime self-help is a niche where AI can play a significant role.
Definitely.
What about make money online with AI?
Right.
That one sounds intriguing, but also a little bit intimidating.
It definitely taps into that desire for financial freedom that many people have.
Yeah.
And it positions AI as a key to achieving it. But as with any online business venture,
Right.
there are no guarantees of success.
The video mentions several channels that are finding success in this niche,
Really?
like 10x Income, IS,
right?
How to AI, and Digital Income Projects.
Yeah.
Do they all have the same approach?
It seems like there's a variety of strategies at play.
Okay.
Some creators are focusing on teaching people how to use specific AI tools to generate income.
Like, say, using AI to create and sell stock photos or to write and sell articles.
Exactly. Others are focusing on sharing their own experiences and strategies for building an online business using AI.
So more of a follow my journey approach, showing how they're using AI to automate tasks, analyze data, or create products and services.
Yes, that's another common approach. And some creators are even combining these strategies,
Okay.
offering both educational content and personal insights into their own entrepreneurial journeys.
The video emphasizes the importance of niching down within this broader category. Why is that so important?
Well, imagine you're someone who's interested in making money online with AI.
Okay.
Are you more likely to watch a video that promises to teach you everything about AI?
Right.
Or a video that focuses specifically on, say, using AI to write and sell children's books?
I'd probably be more drawn to the video about children's books, especially if that's something I'm already interested in.
Right.
It seems less overwhelming and more actionable.
Exactly. By niching down, you're essentially targeting a more specific audience.
Right.
Who are more likely to be interested in what you have to offer.
Okay, so when it comes to make money online with AI, focus is key.
Yes.
Find your niche within the niche.
Right.
And become an expert in that specific area.
Exactly.
What else should people keep in mind if they're thinking about exploring this niche?
Well, it's important to remember that building a successful YouTube channel, or any online business for that matter, takes time, effort, and a genuine desire to provide value to your audience.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Definitely not. It's about building trust with your audience, offering valuable content, and being patient with the process.
And remember, AI is a tool, not a magic solution.
Absolutely. You still need to bring your own skills, knowledge, and creativity to the table.
So we've covered 8 faceless YouTube niches, each with its own unique appeal and potential for leveraging AI. I have to say, this deep dive has really opened my eyes to the possibilities of creating content without being on camera.
Me too. And it's exciting to think about how AI will continue to shape the landscape of content creation in the years to come.
It's almost like the line between creator and audience is blurring a bit.
Yeah.
With AI tools, anyone can potentially create high-quality content, even if they don't have years of experience or a massive budget.
That's a great observation. AI is democratizing access to content creation in a way that we've never seen before.
So if you're listening and you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but you're camera shy, or you just don't like the idea of putting your face out there,
Right.
don't let that hold you back.
There are so many opportunities to create engaging and even lucrative content without ever having to step in front of a camera.
Well, that's it for this deep dive.
Okay.
We hope you found it informative and inspiring.
Yeah.
If you're interested in learning more about any of the niches we discussed, be sure to check out the YouTube video that inspired this episode.
And as always, we encourage you to keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the ever-evolving world of content creation.
Until next time, happy YouTubing.